Hello everyone, welcome back to Sujit Analytics. This is a continuation of SQL Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll be explaining store procedures with parameters. In the previous tutorial, I explained store procedures, why we use store procedures, and also I explained with the example. I recommend you to watch the video and come to this tutorial. So this is the last procedure we created in the last tutorial. We created a store procedure which is sp dot underscore customer order details, which returns the customer name and the total sale amount. Now today's topic is store procedure with parameters. So your parameters is concerned, there are mainly two parameters, input and output parameters. Let's discuss about input parameters first. So in the last session, this is the procedure I have created. This procedure return all the customer details, regardless of any specific customer, returns all the customer details. But what if I want only the specific customer details? Suppose if I want customer, suppose there are five customers. I want only the first customer details, or I want only the second customer details. Based on our input, the procedure should return the specific customer details. In that cases, we use parameters. So first, let's give an input parameter for this procedure, which is customer ID, which is in a data type. Customer ID will be data type int. I'm giving yes int. So for this procedure, I'm passing a parameter, which is customer ID. So this procedure should only return the details of this customer ID only. For that, we have to modify this query because we want only the specific customer ID. So we have to filter this customer ID. Whatever the customer is passed to this procedure, only that customer details should be written. For that, modify this query where c dot customer ID equal to customer ID. Means what I'm saying is run this query to a customer who passed to this query or who are passed to this store procedure. So when we execute it, it creates a new procedure. So when we calling this store procedure, we have to pass the parameter, which is input parameter for this function for this procedure. So if I pass customer one ID, it returns only the customer name and the total sale amount for this customer because I'm filtering this customer ID in this query where c dot customer ID equal to for the red customer ID means we are telling the SQL filter only the customer who ID belongs to this customer ID. Let's modify this query procedure name. I'm giving by emp ID because we have already created this procedure. We cannot create another procedure with the same name. That's why I'm creating a new procedure with a different name. Execute it. Procedure is created successfully. Now let's see the procedure is created in the database. Database practice DB programmability so procedures. Now the procedure is created, which is sp dot underscore customer order details by employee ID. Sorry, that is we should give customer ID. So we can also modify this name using alter. Alter is a command which is used to modify the procedure. Okay. If I want to change this, let's create a new procedure. It is better. Customer ID. Execute and refresh. Now the procedure is created. So for this procedure, we have to call the procedure. We have to execute it. If I want to run this query to for a specific customer, we have to use execute um, the procedure name, which is customer order details. So execute it independently without passing parameter. Okay. The procedure name is by customer ID. If executed, it will return the error because this procedure or function this expects a parameter customer ID which was not supplied. So procedure expects an input parameter, but we are not passing any parameter, any value to that parameter. That's why returning a error. So we have to specify the specific customer ID. I want to check any customer ID in the customers table. I have about 5 customers. I want to pass one customer ID one. His name is Alex Johnson. Total sale amount is 371.25. Pass two. I'll be getting Bob Smith and its sale amount is 630. Pass three. Charlie Brown, which is 1450. His sale amount. So this is about input parameters. For input parameters, we have to specify the value. That's we have to understand. This is input parameters. Let's understand output parameters. Input parameters, output parameters. For input, the difference between input and output parameters is for input parameters, we have to specify the value, but for output parameters, we don't need to specify the value, but we have to specify the output as a keyword here when we declare in the output parameter, and also for this at the time of calling this procedure, we don't need to specify the value for this procedure. For this output parameter, we will get the value back. Let's see with the example. So bonus one. I'm creating this store procedure. Bonus one. So what this store procedure means? I'm creating a procedure which is sp underscore cal calculate employee bonus one, which is employee ID. This is the input parameter, which is employee ID, and data type is int integer, and the another parameter is bonus type integer, but it is output parameter. Here we are defining output as begin. This is the body of the source procedure. I'm declaring the salary. I'm storing the salary from the employees table uh, into the salaries table. I'm calculating the bonus. So this query will return the bonus of a specific employee. So this is the output parameter. For the output parameter, the calling of procedure is something different. It's not near close to parameter calling. we have to specify the declare the variable to hold this value bonus. What I'm doing is I'm already executed this procedure. Let's call this using so we declare the variable using declare command declare employee bonus. I'm giving it data type. I'm executing this procedure. Speed dot underscore cal employee bonus one. We have to give the employee ID. Let's check any employee ID in the employees table. 7499. Let's give 7499. You need to specify the brackets. 7499. For the bonus, we don't need to specify. We will get the value. To hold that value, I'm declared a variable which is employee bonus, which is EMP bonus. This output parameter. I'm printing print MP bonus. Executing. Now the employee bonus is 320. Let's specify another employee. 7521. 7521. Execute it. Will calculate the bonus for this employee, which is 250. So what the store procedure is doing is calculating the bonus. Bonus is based on the salary. From the salary, it is taking 20 percentage. So if we multiply with 0.20, we'll get the 20% of the salary. So we are storing in the bonus variable. So this bonus variable will store this bonus. So to hold that value, to hold that bonus, when we are executing, we are declaring a variable and saying it is an integer data type and passing that value to the bonus. So the bonus will be stored in this variable, which is output parameter. And now the bonus is stored in the this variable. I'm executing it. Now I'm able to get the employee bonus. So this is output parameter. So for the output parameter, we don't need to specify the value. We will get the value back. For for input parameter, we have to specify the value. That is the difference. For input parameter, we have to specify the value. For output parameter, we will get a value back. What is the difference? And that's all. This is about store procedure with parameters. And I hope you understand. If you believe you learned something today, don't forget to give a like and share it with your friends who are learning SQL. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Sujit Analytics, to stay updated with my latest tutorials. And that's all. I will be share this SQL file in the description. Make sure to download and explore it. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.